Some lessons also contain films where a selection of interesting people demonstrate their superpower of looking skills in relation to one of their favourite paintings, and they tell us how they use visual literacy in their careers.
So as a Paralympian, looking is so important, especially in team sports. You know, I play wheelchair basketball and I need to be able to see what's happening all over the court, what's happening behind me, what's happening in front of me, having all these images and pictures. The more pictures, the more you can see, the better athlete you are.
There are also suggested cross-curricular activities.
So I don't always know what they're learning in maths, but for instance they're learning shapes at the moment, so the difference between two-dimensional and three-dimensional shapes, and they're looking at, you know, ellipsis and things like that. Now that's quite interesting because sometimes if they're looking at a painting with me, I'll say, is it believable? And they'll say yes. And then it's actually because there's an ellipsis on a pot or something like that. And that's what they're looking at when they say it's believable, like a photograph, but they don't necessarily know that. So some of the things they're learning in maths are actually supporting these lessons and vice versa. Similarly, I mean, the bird pump, you know, that links to science and discoveries for oxygen and what it would have been like for, you know, people to kind of make a discovery, and there's a fearfulness about it. I guess that could travel with them as they get older through to discovering Frankenstein as literature, is that what does it mean when we make a new discovery? Well, some people are like, whoa, and other people are like, this could be a problem for humanity, you know, and they picked up on that anxiety in the room, that some people were curious and some people were anxious. From the classes that I've been working with, between 10 and 20% of those pupils are identified as special educational needs, and I actually don't have to differentiate that much to get involvement if we took something like dyslexia or processing issues. What has been a very happy finding is that their spatial awareness is sometimes superb, and I understand from their teachers that they've been able to say things in relation to visual images that they're not able to express always in writing. So I've had feedback from their classroom teachers to say that, wow, they spotted that. So I think it can be very empowering, and it's a kind of a self-differentiating lesson when you're asking questions and you're getting voluntary contributions, and then you're doing peer work and the teacher can decide who's going to work well together. And the activities are all designed to be able to differentiate.
You need to exercise that power that you have to look and to see. And coming to art galleries is the perfect place to practice that, to see beyond the picture, because there's so much here.